In a quiet town, there lived a boy named Aarav. He loved birds more than anything. Every morning, he fed them crumbs of bread on his windowsill. Sparrows, pigeons, and sometimes even doves came to eat. One day, Aarav found a small sparrow trapped in his neighbor's wire cage. The bird looked healthy, the cage was shiny and clean, and the neighbor often said, "Look how lucky this sparrow is. Safe from the cold, safe from hunger. I give her the best food." But when Aarav looked closer, he saw the truth in the sparrow's eyes. The bird ate quietly, but her wings twitched, as if they were begging to touch the open sky. That night, Aarav couldn't sleep. He kept thinking, if I were a bird, would I want safety in a cage, or freedom with risk? The next morning, he stood near the cage and whispered to the sparrow, "If you could speak, what would you say?" The sparrow tilted her head silent, but her wings tapped against the cage bars, again and again. Aarav suddenly realized, her silence was louder than any word. Aarav could not ignore the sparrow's restless wings. Day after day, he watched her pacing inside the cage. The food was good, the cage was polished, but the bird's eyes were always searching the sky. One evening, Aarav's neighbor left the cage outside and went inside the house. Aarav walked closer, his heart beating fast. He whispered again, "Little sparrow, do you want the world outside? Do you want the wind, the trees, the open sky?" The sparrow pressed her beak against the bars as if to answer. Aarav hesitated. What if she doesn't survive? What if I'm wrong, he thought. But then he remembered, a life without freedom is not truly living. Slowly, Aarav unhooked the cage door. The sparrow didn't fly out immediately. She stepped to the edge, looked around, and then with one strong flap of her wings, she soared into the sky. Aarav's eyes followed her as she circled above, chirping loudly, as if singing her first true song. She flew higher and higher, then perched on Aarav's window. For a moment, their eyes met. In that silent moment, Aarav felt the bird was saying, "Thank you. You reminded me of who I really am." Tears filled Aarav's eyes. He realized this wasn't just about the sparrow. It was about life itself. Sometimes we live in invisible cages. Cages of fear, doubt, habits, or other people's opinions. They may look safe, even golden, but they still keep us trapped. The sparrow taught him, freedom always carries risk. But without it, there is no real song, no real life. From that day, whenever Aarav faced fear, he asked himself, am I living in a cage or am I flying free? Sparkle's dear friend, remember, you too have wings. Do not stay in cages built by fear or comfort. Open the door, take a step, and fly into your own sky. Folded hands, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to learn English through Stories Daily for more inspiring stories.